Hey everyone, Final Death Star here, and welcome to my, or is it car video? I don't know if we're allowed to clap. Last time I checked, we weren't taking into account the hearing sensitive, so the clap was too loud. Is that too loud? I don't know. Maybe I'm deaf. So it doesn't sound like it's rupturing eardrums, but maybe possibly it is. So I'll do both. I'm still gonna clap, but I'll throw in the jazz hands too. The point of the video, here it is. I have had too many conversations now with some friends that all want to chalk the Rise of Skywalker up to chalk it up to like a good film because it deals with, or it's a big cinematic middle finger, as one of my friends put it, to The Last Jedi, and like a love letter to the fans. And I don't know, for me, like, Star Wars should not be a fan service love letter to the fans. It needs to be more than that. And I don't even think this really fixed the problems with The Last Jedi. It tried to, JJ, I get it, and I guess I do give a certain amount of credit for him to even deal with it, but he kind of tried to put band-aids on something that needed surgery, and it played that way for me. I didn't get the sense that he was fixing anything. A line here and there is kind of like the script. Here's the part in the script where I make the audience happy because I fix this, or mention this. Luke grabs his lightsaber, from being in the fire, and says his Jedi weapon's supposed to be treated with more respect, because he threw it over his shoulder. But it comes off as a cheeky line kind of to the audience. I don't know. I get what they were trying to do, but it didn't really make sense, and it causes some more problems because now Force Ghosts even have more power than we saw with Yoda, and then he raises his X-Wing because he should have done that in the last movie, and they told us, oh no, it's because it's been underwater too long and he had to take it apart to, use it as part of his hut, and it's unflyable. Well, now that excuse doesn't even work. So why didn't he use it in the last movie then? Why didn't he fly there to create? It creates more problems. Some of his solutions and band-aids actually create more problems. But I want to, if you're going to fix it, it's too late now, but if you were going to, you needed a story, you needed plot and character development, or story development that deals with, like, why was Luke the way he was? Give me a reason that I can, understand. Who is Snoke? Why would, spoiler, why would the Emperor just create him? What benefit could he possibly have from creating Snoke? There is none that I can see. And what possible benefit would he have from creating the First Order as like this midway point between the Empire and the Final Order? What does that serve? You already had a fleet, an armada of Star Destroyers with little lasers attached to them underneath the ice. So what could he have gained from having this First Order kind of midway point? It's just, none of it makes sense really, and that's the problem. You can't say a film is good just because it tries to undo the last movie. You could give it some merit for trying to undo the last movie, but when you think about, like, how did it try? Well, it didn't really try that hard. It kind of just like I said, I think the best analogy is like a Band-Aid over something that needs surgery. It was the issues were deeper, and it didn't really deal with the underlying issues. It just puts like a surface element to try to cover it. A little glue on the cracks, but it doesn't really forge the thing back together. So anyway, that's my little rant here. It's just, I've had too many conversations. It keeps popping up, but after I mention all these things wrong with the movie, they say, yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, you're right. But at least it like tried to undo The Last Jedi. At least it was like a love letter. I'm like, yeah, that's not a good enough reason, because look at how it tried to do it. It's not, it wasn't this grandiose story that just changed everything and thought, oh my gosh, now I can make sense of Last Jedi. No, it's none of that, and it's the final, so the finale, so it's too late now. But anyway, let me know what you guys think. Am I crazy? Do you have friends, family members that also have said that to you? Yes, I agree with all your points. It's bad. It doesn't make sense. The plot's strung together. It doesn't connect to anything. But at least it's not The Last Jedi, or at least it tried to fix The Last Jedi, or at least it, whatever it is. Let me know in the comments down below. I would appreciate it. And give the video a thumbs up, and subscribe if you have not already. And thank you guys who have subscribed very much. I very much appreciate every subscriber that I get. I wanted to build my channel to get to 300 subscribers by the end of the year, and I was at like 296, and within one night, a lot of that was thanks to John Talks. I was on his live stream last night and picked up a lot there. So any of you guys who are watching this, thank you so much. I really appreciate it, and big shout out to John Talks. Hardest working man in the YouTube biz. I really appreciate all his support and help, and I will talk to you guys later. Car video, hands. Okay.